already know this is Pun, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo, Shine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Maldito Borracho. Ay, diablo. Statements we need to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, Teofimo Lopez was out there in the Miguel Burchell event, and Miguel Burchell got his ass whooped. Oh, le dieron una pela. Una par de bofetadas que le dieron a Miguel Burchell, but you know, hey, modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, you win some, you lose some. Hope that Miguel Burchell is good. More power to the winner, man. And I think that he could rise again. I think so. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Teofimo Lopez had a recent interview with Fight Hub, Fight Hype, and stated that one of the reasons that he lost to George Kambosos is because he got schemed out by Dazn, Eddie Hearn. Yep, that it was planned. Because they knew that he was going to drop the belt after he beat George Kambosos, and then it would have been tougher for Devin Haney to get the opportunity to become undisputed and things of that nature. Now, first and foremost, y'all been following the channel. Y'all already know, bro. Teofimo Lopez. I was with the Teofimo Lopez camp. You know what I'm saying? Knew about his health. Knew about it. Can't lie about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a damn how y'all feel. I know for a fact. As a matter of fact, I sent a message to the boxing voice, Nestor Gibbs, and he could show y'all. If he could show you, if y'all ask him, he could show y'all. And don't worry, you could show the text message that I sent him. I said that he shouldn't be in the ring tomorrow night. He said, well, you think it's going to be a knockout? Basically, I said, man, I'll be surprised, but I don't think that he should be fighting tomorrow night. He shouldn't be in the ring. Now, y'all can believe that y'all want. He stepped inside the ring, and once you step inside the ring, there is no excuses, correct? Once you step inside the ring, there's no excuses. The fans don't want to hear it. Y'all already know how the fans are. We don't want to hear it, right? You know what I'm saying? We didn't give a damn about Manny Pacquiao's shoulder. We didn't give a damn about Tank Davis broken, not broken hand, but injured hand going to the fight. We didn't give a damn about the Lomachenko shoulder. We didn't give a damn about Deontay Wilder things, right? You understand that? It's all fair game. Once you step inside that ring, you don't want to take away from your opponent. And, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's 100%. Not 100%, but once you step inside that ring, that's it. There's no excuses. We get that. Do I agree that I believe that Dazn schemed Teofimo Lopez? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe this part. You know why? Because let me break it down. Should Teofimo Lopez think the way that he think? No, a lot of people are going to disagree. There's going to be fans of his that's going to agree, that's going to vouch for him. There's going to be people out there that be like, yo, but you know how the sport of boxing is. You know how corrupted the sport of boxing is. So you can't neglect that corruption could happen. Of course, even the fans know. Even the fans know there's corruption. Sometimes we look at fights and be like, hey, yo, he's going to get robbed out there. Hey, yo, maybe if Devin Haney goes out there to Australia, he going to get robbed out there. Hey, yo, maybe you go with this promotional company, he's going to get robbed out there. Hey, yo, Demis Andre, he's going to be fighting Zach Parker, and it's going to be Frank Warren, Queensberry, and Matchroom not in it. He might get robbed out there. We know the game, but we only like to say when a person is robbed when it caters to whatever agenda that we have. You understand? We didn't want to believe Deontay Wilder, but we want to believe Manny Pacquiao. We don't care if maybe a Canelo Alvarez, you know, he tested positive for banned substance. But fuck it, we like Canelo Alvarez, so we give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, we ain't like the Oscar Valdez T shit, but hey, Oscar Valdez, he got the benefit of the doubt. But we want Gerald Miller out the fucking boxing world. You understand what I'm trying to say? We like to cater whether it's wrong or right. There's fans of boxing, and then there's fans to a particular fighter. Am I going to neglect, does Teofimo Lopez shouldn't he think that there's some shit that could happen corrupted wise, political wise in the sport of boxing? Nah, he's a fighter. He's in this industry. You know what I'm saying? He could think it. Now, would I agree with it? I don't agree in this sense because we all know that Lou DiBella and Eddie Hearn don't even get along. We also knew that Lou DiBella wasn't even allowed probably in the ring with George Kambosos. George Kambosos, Lou DiBella is George Kambosos' promoter. Both of these guys, Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez, was entering that ring as network probably at the time, like network free agent. You know what I'm saying? He's with Lou DiBella. George Kambosos is with Lou DiBella, and really Teofimo Lopez is with Top Rank. I'm sorry, man, I'm mumbling my words. I don't believe that because I think that they was promoting the Devin Haney and the Teofimo Lopez. They was promoting it. I put the blame on it. If they wanted to blame on this is what I'll say. If y'all wanted to blame on a promotional company, I will blame it on Top Rank, Tio, and the Lopez team. I will blame it on Bob Arum and Top Rank, because if they would have respected you enough to pay you what you deserve after you beat Lomachenko, you wouldn't have taken that to purse bid. You wouldn't have taken that to purse bid. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let's not forget what really happened. If you're going to blame it on Triller. Blame it on Peter Khan, George Kambosos' team, because remember, Peter Khan was the officer-in-chief of Triller. The boxing chief boxing officer of Triller. That deal was maneuvered by Dave McWaters and Peter Khan to get you in Triller. Let's not forget that. Remember that Eddie Hearn got the fight because the Triller shit ain't work out. Matter of fact, he got the fight. It went to purse bid because Bob Arum didn't respect you. During the lead up to the fight in June with George Kambosos, that's when they went to reconstruct your contract. That's when he knew what you really was worth. That's when he wanted to respect you. But it would have ended up in a purse bid if Bob Arum would have respected you. So then it goes to Triller. Right? Money sound good. Any fighter, 6.2 million. Woo, we out there. But let's not forget that the guy that was responsible to maneuver, to get the dates, to get everything, was Peter Khan, George Kambosos' manager. Everybody gave Peter Khan a pass. So what happened with the shit with Triller? Peter Khan leaves in September. I believe so. Then it was supposed to be Ryan Cavanaugh. He's handling the business and things of that nature. Shit fell through. Shit fell apart. Then it goes to the second bidder, the highest bidder, and it goes to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn was promoting you and Devin Haney. He wasn't barely promoting George Kambosos. Barely promoting it. We barely even heard Lou DiBella in tweets and things of that nature. Let's be real, let's be honest. So I'm saying I disagree with Tio on that part, thinking that it was the zone that fucked him over. No, it was Bob Arum that fucked you over, my brother. Now things are good with Bob Arum and things are all sweet. But if it wasn't for Bob Arum, would have gave you the damn respect that you deserve after beating Lomachenko, who was regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. Then y'all would have never took it to purse bid. David McWaters said if they would have gave him just $2 million, David Waters had an interview saying if they would have just gave the $2 million and give Teofimo Lopez the $2 million to fight George Kambosos, that we would have never took it a purse bid. That's what Teofimo Lopez manager's saying. So, see, I got to break it down the way I got to break it down, my brothers. So do I think that it was schemed by the zone? Nah, I don't think so. And now, y'all back with Top Rank and Bob Arum. Maybe Bob Arum didn't think that the fight was worth, and maybe you was worth, but in the end of the day, we believe that Lomachenko was guaranteed $3 million to fight anybody. You got 4 belts, federation fees that you need to pay, belt fees, sanctioning fees, and Top Rank did not respect you, my brother. They didn't respect you. It's the reason why you had to leave and stand on your own 2 feet, and everybody applauded you, Tio. Everybody applauded you for leaving Top Rank and taking it a purse bid and taking on. Everybody, even your haters, applauded you. So no, it was Top Rank that fucked you over. Then they understood what you was all about. They understood. But don't blame this on the zone, because the zone's not with remember, Devin Haney got a network deal. And now look at now. Eddie Hearn ain't even going to do the fight with George Kambosos and Devin Haney. It's actually going to land with Top Rank ESPN. Ooh, man. So it can be Eddie Hearn. It can be the zone, because now we're going to see George Kambosos versus Devin Haney, if it comes to fruition, if Devin Haney signs the contract, and Top Rank ESPN is going to flip the bill. Because in reality, Lou DiBella and Bob Arum is like this. Lou DiBella and Top Rank is like this. Let's not forget why Richard Comey got the Lomachenko fight, because Richard Comey is with Lou DiBella. If you want to look at some theory maybe you got to look at it the other way around. You can look at some theory. You can look at it. So if there's corruption in the sport of boxing, people always look at it. I look at this some corruption in the sport of boxing, but I just don't think that the zone route and blaming Eddie Hearn, I can't see it. But if there was, I could see it a whole different way. Let's not forget that we all knew that Teofimo Lopez was going to drop the belt. And Top Rank did what they had to do to put Lomachenko in position to grab the vacant belts when you leave. That's why he's number 1 in the WBC, number 1 in the WBO. So, in reality, Lou DiBella works with Top Rank better than Lou DiBella works with the Zone. Now, people gonna say Teofimo Lopez is delusional. Teofimo Lopez can think whatever he want to think because he's in this business. He put his life on the line for pure entertainment. He's the one that's putting himself on the line. Like, again, is it delusional when we say that if this fighter goes overseas, he's gonna get robbed? Is it delusional that when we say, hey yo, Earl Spence is gonna go out there to the UK and fight Kell Brook in Sheffield, he's gonna get his just due? When we was talking about Daniel Jacobs, his last loss, did you feel that it was because he was in the UK? Let's not act like the fans don't think that corruption shit could happen. So, even though I may not agree that Teofimo Lopez is blaming this on the Zone, I cannot come for thinking that there's some corruption shit that could happen in the sport of boxing. The same thing I thought about Deontay Wilder situation. Did I believe the Deontay Wilder situation? No, it just ain't made sense. But then I had to pull back and say, you know what? I even got to give at least 1% of it just in case, because we would never know, because we understand that boxing is very, very political. Boxing is very strategic and in a political way and very corrupted at the same time. We can't neglect that as fans when we want to. So, at the end of the day, man, I'm here, this channel, to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the fighters, to give the fighters the benefit of the doubt. Yes, to critique, yet to hold them accountable, but to also praise them. Now, in the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez is moving to 140. He's moving to the 140. He got to do what he got to do in 140 and fight Liam Paru for the vacant WBO when Josh Taylor vacates his title and fight and probably become a 140-pound champion, in which I think that Teofimo Lopez is going to take over the 140-pound division. He's going to take over. The takeover is here. The takeover is now. I don't abandon that sense. I don't abandon that. I believe that Teofimo Lopez is the best right now at 140. Right now, he'll be the king in the 140. I believe that. But it's up for him to do it. I could believe that just like I believe in other stuff. Y'all believe in other fighters that is this. I believe that Canelo Alvarez is the king of boxing. There's some people out there that disagree. I believe that Usyk is number 2 in the pound for pound. You may say that, but Crawford is number 2 in the pound for pound. Very selective. I understand that Teofimo Lopez is a hated fighter, or maybe people will hate him because of his mouth and his father's mouth. At the end of the day, they're gonna have to cope with the defeat and trying to come back and regain that type of momentum and exceed the expectations. Now, Liam Peru is with Eddie Hearn. So if y'all want that WBO title, you're going to have to deal again with Eddie Hearn and Top Rank. Are they going to take it a purse bid if it's order? And if Eddie Hearn wins the purse bid versus Bob Arum versus Liam Peru, I mean, if Bob Arum ain't think that George Kambosos was worth the money and he lost the purse bid, why would he bid on Liam Peru and Teofimo Lopez without the straps? How about if Eddie Hearn wins the purse bid again? Would you go to the Zone? Gotta be careful what you say in this business, because there's a lot of sharks, there's a lot of snakes, there's a lot of powerful people. So if you get that Liam Peru fight and you feel strong that you can't trust Eddie Hearn in the Zone, even if they win the purse bid, but you want to become a champion again, you got to knock Peru out to leave no excuses, to leave. Nothing to be said. I remember when Teofimo Lopez got robbed in the Olympics. I think Teofimo Lopez is better off being with the underdog mentality because he's a very, very dangerous man. At the end of the day, man, people gonna believe what they wouldn't believe. At the end of the day, I rock with Teofimo Lopez 100%. That's my boy. That's my brother. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Let's go. The takeover's here. The takeover's now. I just keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively on my take. But I rock with T.O. all day, every day. Ride or die with T.O. all day. Whoever don't fucking like it, I don't give a fuck.